Hello, I'm Stuart Turner and welcome to this special announcement of the New South Wales Greyhound of the Year Awards. I can confirm there are three contenders this year and they will be Chica Destacada, Tommy Brislane and Zipping Willow. And with me to discuss the three contenders for this year's award, it is Ronnie Arnold, a member of the judging panel this year. So Ronnie, let's go through the three contenders first of all. Chica Destacada, what a great year she had.
Yeah, certainly has, Stu. Of course, our national champion here for the state of New South Wales that went on to become the national champion grand final all over of Australia, and it's certainly one of the best races as far as the award is concerned. One of her big advantages, I think, this year has been she has travelled a hell of a lot, and of course, runner-up at the Melbourne Cup at Sandown back at the end of November. Certainly one of the big runs of the year for her, even though you don't collect first prize. It's obviously big stature to run a runner-up in a race such as that. And of course a Wentworth Park record, the winner of 9 races out of 17 appearances, and she was just consistent right through the year. She went to Perth for the Oaks. Just one of those greyhounds that kept putting in week after week.
Certainly was. And next up was Tommy Brislane, and well, Tommy, he had such an explosive year really this year, didn't he?
Well, he certainly did. Of course, he arrived at Easter time with the Magic Maiden series, and he was one of those young dogs, and that was the big thing. He's a lot younger than the others, and then of course, sadly towards the end of the year he went amiss, and he had a huge future ahead of him, and let's to hope that for Steve White and connections that the greyhound can overcome his injuries, and by the early part of 2015 that he'll be back there to do it all again. But certainly one of those young dogs that come on the scene again, the winner of 9 out of 13 at Wentworth Park alone. That speaks for itself, and no doubt that if injury hadn't have played a part, he'd have been one of those greyhounds that would have figured in the major races right throughout the back end of this year. Of course, races like the Christmas Gift that was fought out by our other contestants, as well as a race like the Melbourne Cup, he would have been right up there with the best of them. And it's just one of those things we'll never know. And hopefully, as I say, he comes back from that injury and he'll get to race on, and we'll find him what he can do if he does come through the injury.
And last but not least, Zipping Willow, and well, what a year she had, particularly at Wentworth Park.
Yeah, well, certainly 13 wins at Wentworth Park at any one track stands for itself. She's had 21 there overall. What do you say about her? They call her the Queen of Wentworth Park. If anything, probably the fact that that's where she dominated. Some say that, well, as far as winning the Greyhound of the Year, you've got to sort of do a little bit of travelling and all that, but she was such a standout. And not only that, the crowd warmed to her. She was one of those greyhounds when the lids went up, there was support behind her, and that's a big thing in these particular awards, that, if you've got the public on your side, and she really did for the Mackay Kennel, she's going to go a long way to being a big chance to taking out this award.
Certainly is. So thanks very much for your thoughts again, Ron. Really appreciate your time. And just to confirm then, the three contenders for the 2014 New South Wales Greyhound of the Year Award are Chica Destacada, Tommy Brislane and Zipping Willow.